A live look at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Allen on 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Allen now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Throwing here, Allen. Completed over the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, ball at the 36. Allen setting up to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Again, Allen to the air. Here's a screen for Cook. Along the sideline inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Cook again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and goal for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up 6-0 here in the first. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
To return, Jerome Ford. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Gabriel. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now Ford. And he'll get it up to the 27.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This is Ford on the handoff. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Gabriel now to throw on third. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's a first down from Gabriel as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Ford on the counter. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10 now from the 30. And they send a man in motion. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Might want to leave that call in the old college game, Brock. We love seeing that, right? We both cover college, too, but probably a reason you don't see NFL offenses running that.
Yeah, the college kids, they're making some money these days, but not as much as these pros, and there's a reason that you protect that most important asset.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on his 4th down. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. Palmer coming in motion left. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Air it out on 3rd. He lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st down, Gabriel. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Gabriel here from the gun. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Rolling on 3rd down, Gabriel. This is lofted deep down the middle. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. Brandon Condrington on the Bills' return. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Straight ahead, here's Cook. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Now here he goes. And this one doesn't go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be Browns football. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
44-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Give up the middle to Ford. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Codrington now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another one for Cook. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. 3rd down. Again, it's Cook. He's got the 1st down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
From the gun, Gabriel. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Bills bringing an extra DB out, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Setting him on the dive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the pistol, it's Ford. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they're up against it here on fourth down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Working near his goal line. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going to bring on Mitch Wishnowski to handle this punt. And this will come from just inside his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Ford straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Another one for Ford. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Judy will go in motion right. A 2nd down run by Ford. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's running for it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They motion a receiver left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down. throw. 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Schmidt connects. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. Jukes away from one. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw for Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Play action now with Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, Allen. Into traffic, complete. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st down, Buffalo.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. From the red zone on 1st. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throwing the out route complete. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Prater puts it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returnable from near the end zone. Escapes a defender, and he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Well, no pushing the envelope, it appears, in what remains of this 1st half. He's going to take a knee and watch that time run out here. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Gabriel. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And Bills get to him, he's brought down. And the defense comes through, that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Those edge rushers, we marvel at their 40 times when they're in spandex at the combine, but it's another thing in the heat of the action. Full pads to chase down these quarterbacks. What tremendous athleticism as he chased them down and he buried them.
Feels this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen finds him over the middle, and he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen loses it, and this is going to be Browns football. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the ground with Ford. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running is Ford. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. This is scooped up by the Bills. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football. Cook trying this one up the gut. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Cook. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Here's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. I'll air it out on 3rd. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's 4. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Ford. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Rolling on 3rd down, Gabriel. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's Judkins on the counter. And they take him down right along the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Motioning the tight end now. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. From the gun, Gabriel. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 16
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and 10. Here's Ford. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On his own read, here's a give to Ford. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards, sets up 3rd down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Third and just 2 to go. A give up the middle to Ford. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. 4th down now, trying for the 6 with an option. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
First and 10. Here's Allen. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long for him here. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And, hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Gabriel here from the gun. Catch made. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Receiver in motion, going left. Ford straight ahead. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Gabriel now. That one's caught by Tillman. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Ford. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. This, our last play of the quarter. Gabriel setting up to throw. He'll try and run this. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the end. That brings up 3rd down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's a toss play. Ford. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Cotterington now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Well, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
2nd and 3 now. This is Cook on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw this one. Gabriel has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, then you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
First down, and they go right back to it. There he goes again. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is scooped up by the Bills! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. They'll start this series with an option left. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Allen to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Allen looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion left. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another one for Cook. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stopping and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. He's keeping it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. On the pistol, it's 4. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
All about that defense there. Had him bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. He made the interception! Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th. This is Cook. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down. And off to Cook here out of his own read. And he's got the 1st down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Chance to move the chains here. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it. Hits his running back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Palmer coming in motion left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards.
That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
3 on the play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now a run by Cook. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Touchdown, Bills.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Ford on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
He'll look to throw it. That's incomplete on second down. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He can run it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires.
The Bills first down.
So now it all comes down to Matt Prater. He was good on his first attempt and a second from a little over 45 here. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.